my friends, it seems that I cannot get away from the sun these days, especially when things like this are taking place. I'm gonna let you come to your own conclusions on this, but we got some weird images and video to look at when it comes to the satellite sun cameras once again, as we just had a video put out about a Borg cube that was clear as day next to our sun, but you gotta check this out. Let's get into this right now. Now, the reason you're seeing this black and white version of the sun as we're used to seeing on the SDO cameras, that is because this is called the Proba, PROBA2/swap camera at 174 angstroms. Now, unlike the 48-hour loop cameras we usually get on awesome websites like spaceweathernews.com, that is the Suspicious0bservers channel. And when you play these videos, you can see the sun is moving at a much faster pace. That's why we are compacting 48 hours into a short video. Now, with that said, if you do scroll down onto the website of Suspicious0bservers, way at the bottom, we're going to get to this other satellite camera, as you can see right here. And the point of this camera, we'll go ahead and open it, is to basically slow down time and let you see close to, if not near, the actual speed of how the sun is looking in real time. And as I hit play here, you could barely see the sun rotating on its axis, but I can assure you that it is, and it gives you just a little more detail. And as I was watching this today, I found something pretty incredible. So here is a much high-def version of this type of camera that's facing the sun, and if you blink, you've already missed it. So don't worry, we're going to play that again and freeze frame it just at the moment that we see some very odd object that should not be there. Now don't worry, I am going to enhance and bring a few different effects into play to let us see this object more clear, but really quick, I'm going to play this in slow motion a few times so you could see for yourself that this is actually a solid object and not some sort of screen anomaly. And once I do those enhancements, you're going to see why. Now, after taking this image and adding some enhancements, contrast, a little bit of clarity, things start to pop out that leads you to believe that there is some structure to this with some sort of propulsion. At least in my opinion, that's what it looks like. I am not claiming that I know everything about space or any sort of anomalies that pop up around the sun. All I know is that over the years, I've noticed things. I have found things that have piqued interest in other YouTubers and other researchers, and I feel like this is one of them. If you look very closely, and I've now opened this image in a photo editor so we could do a little more enhancement, but right off the bat, I'm just going to give you my opinion, what this looks like to me, and you can almost compare it to the shape of the rockets that we see launch off the Earth with that long beam of the propulsion behind it. So picture the rocket head right here. It looks a little thicker than it does as you move down the base of the rocket. I'm calling it a rocket only because that is the shape that it is reminding me of, okay? So let's be clear, I'm not calling this a rocket in space. I'm bringing this to your attention for your opinion based on the fact that you do not see anomalies like this pop up next to the sun, specifically in that black and white version camera that slows things down so we could see what's happening within an hour of the sun rather than a 48-hour period. So imagine this being some sort of fire propulsion. And again, I know that might not make sense when it comes to space, but it's just too hard to pass up. Now we're going to mess with a couple different contrast and lighting here. In fact, let's bring the contrast up a little bit, and you can kind of make the top of this out a little better. You can kind of see how this part of it is a lot brighter than the rest of it, and then we have this black looking shadow around it, and as we move towards the bottom, it kind of pins out into nothing. But one thing is for sure is that this is some sort of object that was captured in frame, what seemingly looks like it is shooting across the sun. Now if I go ahead and raise the shadow tab here, it kind of gets a little brighter, and it kind of distinguishes this long bright line here and almost gives it more of a separation from the separate part of the object that moves up in this direction. Just a very odd anomaly that in many ways just reminds me of some sort of rocket propulsion, some sort of missile, a space weapon, dare I say some sort of extraterrestrial ship. I don't always like going down that path because I do not know what this is, and I'm not claiming to. That is why I love bringing this stuff to your attention and getting your ideas below about what you think this may be. Now, with that said, I have left the timestamp and every bit of information information you need to go look at this yourself, because I love when people are able to go verify this information, if not just to show I'm making this up, but to show you that these things are actually taking place. In a way, it is tedious work to try to do this stuff. I watch these cams on a regular basis, and that is why sometimes you are able to capture these amazing anomalies and then use such an amazing community as yourselves to help me figure out, or at least give me some more ideas about what this could be. I couldn't be more grateful for the comments you guys leave, the information, and obviously the positive feedback is much appreciated. Besides that, my friends, that's what I got for you for this video. I really appreciate your time in watching these videos. It would be an honor if you guys like this work to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that notification bell is clicked so you can be notified when I post videos. I have been getting a lot of comments saying that my notifications are not popping up. The only thought I have about that is to go ahead and unclick the notification bell, refresh your page, and then re-click that bell again, as it may reset the YouTube algorithm and you will then get your notification. My friends, thank you so much for your time once again. Shout out to Canada. Thoughts and comments, please leave down below. And once again, my info is all over the YouTube channel. You can reach out to me at into-thinairnews@gmail.com. Any sky phenomena, anything weird that you see on this planet, I will gladly feature in a video. And with that said, my friends, I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.